Welcome back everyone, my name's Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we'd arrived in Varnhold, the land of Magar Varn. There is literally nobody around. Suspicious. There's a perception check there.
That was easy.
The huge black raven is watching us closely.
I'll carve my name onto
That's a
your
lot
flesh.
of ravens. Wait, are we blind?
Await.
Oh man.
I will not falter.
We have a remove blind memorized. Yes, we do. I'm so glad I was on the ball on that one. Grain litters the ground around this former granary. The sacks that used to hold supplies have been torn apart and emptied. The bones and other leftovers are scattered in the dirt.
I won't be halted.
I'm glad we killed all those stupid birds. The door to the house is ajar. The owner didn't lock it when leaving their home. That's also never a good sign. When people leave so fast that they can't lock their door, usually means something terrible has happened. There are muddled tracks. Oh, we failed our nature check. It leads up to the fort, though. I'm gonna save before doing these things. Northeast is Restov, across the river. Alright, tavern, what's going on with you? The entrance to the tavern still smells of spilt ale. I wonder if there's any way across this river. Maybe. We'll try that out in a minute. We'll just finish up exploring first. There's spriggans here. Oh damn. They just grew really big. Nice. Alright. So we killed some spriggans. There's also another perception check here for another raven.
A trivial task.
The big black bird is watching your every move. It seems it's been following you ever since you left the Temple of Erastil. I guess we're gonna try and cross the river. Seems we're allowed to do that, so... You can make out voices from behind the fort's walls. Let's take a look at what's going on in the actual fort of Varnhold Stockade.
I won't be halted.
I wonder what it's going to be. Hopefully just a nice tea party rolled out for us. The corpses and ferocious wargs make that slightly less likely.
We do it my way.
We're at like 18,000 to level. Nice. Getting there. They have a nice stockade, I'll give them that. We can climb over the wall. This spot in the wall has been damaged by a fallen birch tree. The tops of the logs used to construct the wall have been broken and the logs themselves sand askew. The thin birch tree still leans against it. A dexterous enough individual could probably climb up the trunk and get over the wall. We made it over the wall. Nice, spriggans.
Stand with me.
They have a shocking amount of great clubs for relatively small creatures, but they do have that ability to get larger. And large person ability.
We shall overcome.
Why are there so many spriggans here, I wonder? Well, that's really unfortunate. I need you to come here and intercept. Problem solved. There's a perception check for this well.
A trivial task.
At the bottom of the well, half hidden underwater, lies a broken bucket tied to a piece of rope and a dead spriggan with a broken neck. Did Magar Varn start a war with the Fae that he couldn't finish? Because he clearly lost the war here. Oh, there's another spriggan up there. Another raider. Two raiders, actually. Actually, that's more of a fighter than a raider.
My name onto your flesh.
Right.
Strike with all your might. You're done for.
Actually, I think our monk is pretty good. I might not get rid of my monk after all. When she's actually hitting things, she's pretty good at hitting things. Plus, I want to see her when she's level 20, because at level 20, monks just really are unstoppable. Alright, so I guess we're going inside. We appear to have killed our way through the outer defenses.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
It's a lot of spriggans, a lot more than I anticipated.
My masterpiece.
Onwards.
We're almost out of fireballs. Hope there's a merchant here later, because I'm going to be full up on masterwork great clubs.
Check that out.
Okay. Hey, there's a little puppy.
That was easy.
Hi, puppy. You're so cute.
What's that?
Another trap.
A trivial task.
Probably more enemies in this area.
We
Yep.
cannot be defeated.
Looks like this is like their eating area, their great hall type thing. See, they're in large. Crossbowmen really doesn't help them at all because their dex will be lower. They'll have less chance to hit. So we can go north-ish or south-ish. More like east or west. It's kind of like northeast or southwest.
I tire of
Our
waiting.
time has come.
That was a good heal, finally. Alright. Did we not loot that body? Oh yeah, we did. Okay.
He will be
Let the
victorious.
attack commence.
No more over there? I thought there'd be more over there. There are.
Forward.
That's exactly what I expected to happen. Luckily, they've never used any other potions. You gotta wonder what's going on here, though. Like, why are there so many Fae here? We also haven't looted that area yet. If we find a staircase up, we might have to go back and search for the other things we missed. Oh,
I spy? What do I spy?
treasure. Apparently some
I
grain
lead, you follow.
and some cheese. And some other types of cheese. So where are all the citizens of this place? That is the other concern. More spriggans.
Charge! We can do it! Strike with all your might!
I love when they explode. We're gonna have to watch our weight. We're gonna get encumbered soon. No, that's definitely gonna be a
A trivial task.
locked chest. Wand of displacement. I grabbed a falcata that is pointless, and same with the quarterstaff. And all those weapons are non-magical. I should probably drop that quarterstaff on the ground, though. And that falcata. Alright, here we go. There's the upstairs I was looking for. There is a bear here. And if you touch it, it opens the door backwards. Okay. Good to know. The biggest spriggan, scarred and beaten, bears his rotting teeth. I guess we can't even rest here. I bet you followed our trail from our very den. Forcing us from our home wasn't enough. Now you've come to finish us off. Well, a guy will not make this easy for you. Forced you out of your home? What do you mean? Like you don't know. The cave to the north, where I lived my entire life before your kind came. Enough, I'm done running. A guy swings his blade and utters a shrill battle cry as he charges you.
Be defeated.
I mean, good luck. Killed like a lot of spriggans lately. A guy steps back, pressing his hand against his bleeding wounds. Well, you got me, he hisses through clenched teeth. Go on then, keep pounding us, pushing us back. Clearly taking all we had wasn't enough. What are you on about? You attacked the citizens of Varnhold. You think me a fool? You attacked us in our own home, and now you followed us here to finish the job. How could we possibly bother anyone in an empty city? I believe that you and your kin aren't to blame. Wait, are you saying the city was empty before you got here? Who cares? We arrived and no one else was here. We checked for traps, we checked for ambushes, nothing. Totally livable. A guy is silent a moment. If I knew you'd follow us, I would have taken everyone even further away. I believe you and your kin aren't to blame for the disappearance of Varnhold citizens. I'll let you live in peace. Just tell me where your den is. Perhaps I could pay you a visit and help you get your home back. He stares at us, unblinking, and scoffs with contempt. A human wants to help? Sure, I'll be surprised if I'm still breathing when we're done. I bet you just want to fight your way in and take my cave for yourself. But what do I care? If I'm lucky, you'll both just kill each other. Find an old cave to the south. That's where you'll find the creeps who forced us out. And if you by some chance manage to kick them out of there, I'll know. Then we can talk some more. I'm actually okay with the way this turned out, because I am very curious what's going on in this cave. So Varnhold was empty before we even got here. Before the enemies even got here. Interesting.
I will not falter.
Are spriggans fey? I thought spriggans were fey creatures. I could be wrong on that. Full rest. A letter with threats. Baron Magar Varn, I am writing to you as an ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You're trying so hard to be friends with this Baron from the Tirith Imperium. You invite him to pay you a visit, you assure him of sincerity, you even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend you stop flirting with this upstart person and turn your gaze to the affairs of the day. You are trying to cross the path with powerful forces that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes of good health and calm sleep, your friend. An unfinished letter from Magar Varn. Most Honorable Baron Jade Maul, I am Baron Magar Varn, and I am writing to inquire about the current state of affairs in your realm. I hope that no trouble or pestilence have found their way to your lands. Perhaps we could arrange a neighborly meeting soon to discuss things, at your leisure, of course. I would also like to request your aid in a small matter. A few days back, an adventurer by the name of Willis Gunderson retrieved a mysterious bracelet from one of the ancient ruins scattered across Dunsword. Gunderson kindly turned it over to my court wizard Cephal, who continues to examine it as it lies on the table before me. It may be the most peculiar thing I've ever laid eyes on. The bracelet is covered in angular patterns that resemble a labyrinth, and it's adorned with an inscription in an unknown language. No learned man in Varnhold has been able to read this writing nor deduce which culture the artifact belongs to, so I ask for your aid. Please, if you have an archivist with deep knowledge of the history of this region, send them along to aid us in solving this mystery. I am sure that your capital has plenty of such learned men and women. Perhaps one of them will succeed in reading this inscription. Of course, I will return the Vordakai, 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 Vorda. And then it cuts off. There's a boot. And a quarterstaff called the Crimson Counselor. What's the boot? Braces of armor +5. That's slightly better than our braces of armor +4, so might as well throw them on. Who needs a cloak of resistance +2? Her. Okay. Amulet of Natural Armor +3 is slightly better than what we're currently using. Actually, what I might do... Well, I will lose out on resistance bonuses to poison, sleep, and paralysis. The saving throws might be better for us. We'll also lose our fatigue immunity, but that's okay. There we go. So, strange news from... Oh no, hang on. Varnhold is a ghost town. There's not a single soul in sight. We should look around and find out where everyone's gone. We have to look out for Vordakai, and we have to go see about that cave. Time to leave. We're at 20 minutes.
We do it my way.
We could have easily killed that guy, but I'm kind of curious. There's a puzzle here. We did a lawful neutral. That's okay. As long as we still say lawful, that's more along the lines of what I care about than evil or good. You notice a huge black bird sitting still on the high fence by the exit, as if waiting for you. It's a raven, glistening black, and one of the largest ravens you've ever seen. As you approach, it tilts its head and affixes you with a beady black eye. You're about to leave, you hear it crack a voice. Hypocrites. A talking bird right in the middle of a mysteriously empty settlement. Are you behind what happened here? The raven ignores the question, only echoing its last word. Hypocrite. What's the point of your false pity for these fools who you allowed to live? The raven gives a sharp caw, almost a bark. With no shelter, no family, no homeland, always on the run, all you did was prolong their suffering and take pride in your... The raven gives another sharp caw, almost sneering, chivalry. I don't care where they go or what happens to them. Actually, that's not true. A guy still has a chance for a fresh start. Actually, I don't care what happens to them. Worms wriggling in the mud. Nothing concerns you but yourselves. You deserve contempt, nothing more. Why are you here? Are you one of the thieves that lived in this miserable settlement? I'm not from Varnhold, but I will find out what happened here. You? The raven gives a short bark and caw. What arrogance, what pride, you thrall. Do not follow one crime with another. You will suffer the same fate. Who are you? I'm guessing you're new in these parts if you still don't know who I am. Why don't you take to the air and ask around? The raven regards you for a moment, finally it flaps its wings, and without a sound takes flight. Moments later it is nothing more than a speck in the sky, and then it is gone. Scared of you, teensy tiny raven. I'm gonna guess that something bad's gonna happen regarding that raven in the future. And nothing else of value. Let's leave. Oh, we're back here. Okay. So now we have to make our way all the way out. I wonder if there'll be an enemy in the way. I am kind of worried about that, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. No, it looks pretty safe. I still don't know where Megar Varn is, though. Our good friend and staunch ally in Varnhold is still missing. I'm going to have to annex his territory, I'm guessing. In the end. Shallow Gulch is the next place, or the Overgrown Cavern. I think it's the cavern? Let's find out. We also need to find Edrist Hanbaki. You know what, we can just... Oh, we can't, because we got rid of that thing. I think it's the south one, the cavern, is going to be the one we need. 1 hour, that's not so bad. There's also the unfinished clearing. And a spider lair. There's a lot of things around here that are nasty sounding. We'll do the clearing first. Why not? Can't hurt. Plus we only have 5 minutes left, so I'm guessing that this is going to be a rather quick area. and then we'll head to the other caves shortly after. Probably tomorrow.
I won't be halted.
Anything around? Nothing yet. Okay, this is a very similar looking zone to a lot of the other zones we've done. There's an actual cave that we can enter. Interesting. But there's nothing outside. If there's nothing outside, what's the point of needing to go through the outside area? It helps with immersion, but is kind of a waste of space in terms of game assets. Alpha Ward from the Dunsword pack. There's 2 of them.
I crave for adventure.
At least.
We shall stand with me.
That's a lot of dudes. That's more than I thought there was going to be. That's okay. Fireball time. They hit like freight trains. Okay.
My masterpiece.
We're gonna be a little more careful about this fight. I didn't expect for it to be even remotely challenging, but it killed our cleric pretty fast. We'll buff up a bit more. And move back a little.
Halted. I stand ready.
We need that, and we need this.
We do it my way.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Go.
They're really painful to hit. I think we're doing just fine. No, not that one.
Strike. I won't give up.
There we go. That was like 700 experience or more. Anybody else in here? A cask of some sort. With a punching dagger +2 and an enchanter's cape. What is that? Also, that kind of hurt. Like, that was a lot of damage on our monk. Luckily, she didn't die. Unlike our cleric last time we did the fight. Now, what is an enchanter's cloak exactly? +1 to enchantment school DC. No. Not super duper exciting. Are punch daggers part of unarmed combat, or are they not? I don't think that they are. I guess we can kind of check though. She cannot even use them, so they are not part of unarmed combat. Although they really should be, if you think about it.
I lead. You follow.
Anyways, we're at almost half an hour, so we're going to call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.